EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. One in the books. Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason. And we're off on EA Sports. And that one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone. So the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First play, and May goes to the air.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Here we go, set. Go, Reed, go.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. It's second down.
Check. Go. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Go.
Give up the middle to Stevenson. And he will take this down, close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Third and a yard. On third and a yard, here's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, New England.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's second and 6.
Here we go.
That is quickly out to Diggs. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And the Patriots are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Ready.
To throw now, May. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll look to run with Stevenson. Good blocking, and he's in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Daniels starts with a pass. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Third and 6. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. He's going to have the first down and more. And they will finally run him down.
So you find yourself on the verge of your drive stalling out. And not only do you pick up the first down, Mike, but you get a huge pass completion in the process. Really nice job keeping this opening drive of the game alive as they're really trying to start this game on a high note.
Play action. Here's Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here comes third and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the ground, Gibson. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
May to throw on second down. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 83 yards. Touchdown, New England. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On the return is Jones. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hey, hey, check that, check that. Check smash, ready.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he gets this up close to the 40. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. One quarter in the books. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Second down and 8. They'll run. Stevenson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Slayton is the man in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is met under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Ready up. Set.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Gibson. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. Here's 2nd and 9. From out of the gun, here's May. Here's a check down, Gibson out of the backfield.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
3rd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
And he'll take this down to about the 8. On 2nd down, it's May. He pulls it in around the 5. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Let's go. Go, Chap. Take go.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Ben Sinnen was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, He ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
To throw on first down is May. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. Throwing now is May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Now on 2nd and 10, it's May again. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Man in motion, it's Diggs. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
And they'll run it here with Stevenson. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll go play action with May. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I think everyone in the stadium is expecting a run there. So what do? On these early downs? You call play action. I love it. You're hoping to catch them off guard and selling out on the run here down near the goal line, but the defense was ready for it. Nowhere to go with the ball. It's a really nice job there by the defense, staying disciplined in their coverage.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Now he takes off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Daniels. Checking it down, this one is caught. So, we are at halftime in this preseason matchup. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, it's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Come on, man.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the RPO, this one to McLaurin. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. The motion man here is McLaurin. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to have enough there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3.
19, go.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
That's the big tight end, Pharaoh Brown. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
We'll try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
19, go.
Let the fullback try to power it home. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. And he's got it in for the 2, and we're back to a 2-score game. The lead is cut to 16. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Now Gibson. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 28-yard line. One big play followed by another. This one good for 28. It's 1st down, and they'll run. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd and long, it's Minshew. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This will be a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
19, again, go.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Operating from the gun is Brissett. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And that that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. And it's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
You see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
On third down, they'll throw with Brissett. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. A carry now for Gibson. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Minshew. That's caught. It's Javon Baker. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Patriots first down.
third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run here with Gibson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
The motion man here is Bourne. Here comes the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big gain.
Minshew out of the pistol here. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now, Brissett. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13. On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jawan Bentley.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the ground, Gibson. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. On 4th down, Bryce Behringer out to punt for New England. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Brissett. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Firing downfield for Conklin. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. Being incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with it.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marco Wilson.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the Patriots. As we move closer to the regular season, they'll wrap up the preseason with the finale next week before we get it going for real come September. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.